Hello guys, JP from jpspetnation. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. In today's video we are going to be talking about the new laws and regulations and standards, what are coming to UK zoos and aquariums and how they're going to affect you guys and the animals. Before we get into today's videos, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Follow us on all our social media. The UK has approximately 350 licensed zoos and aquariums across the UK. Those include the various wildlife attractions from small 1-acre zoos to large safari parks like West Midlands Safari Park and the UK's biggest aquarium, the National Marine Aquarium. The main goals for zoos and aquariums is conservation, education and relocation. Zoos have an important role in researching and protecting endangered species. One of their tools that zoos and aquariums have is educating the public about the wildlife on Earth and showing them how important these animals are in a powerful way. Zoos and aquariums play a vital role in breeding and preventing species from going extinct forever. With so many good zoos like Chester Zoo, Yorkshire Wildlife Park and the Deep Aquarium, who are providing their animals with space, enrichment and top care, there's also zoos like South Lake Safari who fail to meet basic standards for their animals, which leads to a number of unalivened and diseases of the animals and also some staff getting hurt. This zoo was closed down in December 2024, thank God, after the numerous reports. The zoos and aquariums have a responsibility to make sure they are looking after their animals they have. The last report of an escaped animal from a zoo was only last month in May, the 26th, 2025, where an 11-month-old red panda named Sundra escaped from Newquay Zoo in Cornwall. The panda was later recaptured after being seen walking down the street. Other recent escaped animals which have happened include a 1.5-foot tegu from Crumlin Pet and Zoo, a pelican from Blackpool Zoo, Dartmoor has lost their lynxes before, and 4 raccoons from Amazon World Zoo Park have all escaped, as well as a capybara. This is why new rules and regulations are coming in for the safety of the animals and the safety of the public. On May the 24th, 2025, the new licence requirements for zoos and aquariums was put in place, with this being the first time in decades that such a change to licensing has happened. With the new standards for zoos and aquariums, it means a better life for the animals what live in them. The new standards are aimed to improve animals' welfare in zoos, aquariums and safari parks. Those changes will only benefit the animals in a positive way. The new standards will come into force on May the 24th, 2027, giving the zoos and aquariums time to make the changes which are needed. Some of the biggest changes are for elephants. Zoos will now be required to give the elephants larger enclosures, giving them more of a natural habitat. This will come into effect on the 1st of January 2040, giving the zoos time to adapt the enclosures and to basically go and make bigger ones. The long-term tethering of birds of prey will phase out. This means zoos and aviaries will have to put their birds of prey in large aviaries and enclosures, and they're not allowed to be tethered up for long periods of time. And this comes into place on the 1st of January 2030 as well. Visitors will be banned from interacting with fish, stingrays and starfish in touch pools. This means that touch pools in aquariums will literally just be banned. You won't be allowed to touch any animals, which is a great way to stop zoological diseases from being passed around and also to stop the stress of the animals being picked up by humans. Real good benefit there. There's not a lot of touch pools, well, not a lot of aquariums, should I say, will allow you to touch stingrays in the UK. So this is quite an easy one to enforce. The new standards are not just improving the animals' welfare, but it's also going to improve the training and care of the keepers, with more training being added and new safety measures for handling endangered animals being interacted and put in place. That means that these animals are going to get better care, get better trained keepers, and more safety protocols are going to go in place to stop these animals from escaping, and that is what we want. Love them or hate them, zoos and aquariums are very, very important for saving animals, and the work they do for conservation is a must. The UK has some of the best enclosures and care for the animals, and we really do put the animals' welfare first. These new laws and standards will definitely help us improve the life of these animals in captivity, giving them a better life and helping save these species. Let me know what you think about the new rules for zoos and aquariums in the comments down below. Like always, thanks for watching, keep safe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.